everyone, it's Raquel of Raquel's Caribbean Cuisine, and today's recipe is going to be some delicious fried bakes, also known as floats. And these are similar to fried dumplings, but they are lighter in texture. They are hollow in the middle, which is great for filling, especially saltfish, our favorites. These are light, fluffy, absolutely delicious. So first, to a bowl, I'm going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and this recipe is fairly simple. Half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoonful of baking powder, and 1 tablespoonful of sugar. I'm just going to incorporate everything. Then I'm going to knead using about 1¼ cups of water, adding a little at a time. And to this, you could also add a bit of butter. Most fry bake recipe calls for butter, but personally, I don't think it's necessary, so that's optional. I'm going to knead this for about 3 to 4 minutes, which stretches and develops the gluten in the dough, giving you that light, fluffy texture. And I'm going to knead until I've created a soft, sticky dough ball. Right, so now that we have created this beautiful dough, I'm going to cover this and I'm going to allow it to sit and rest for about 25 minutes. And after resting, the dough have become lighter, feeling really nice. There is no tension, and this recipe gives you about 8 to 10 fry bakes, really depending on your size preference. I'm going to pinch portion, making equal size dough balls. I'm also going to shape in order to get a nice smooth surface. And I'm just going to continue until all is done. So now that we have our dough balls nice and ready, I'm just going to cover this just for about 5 minutes while I prepare the cooking oil for frying. I'm going to add about 4 cups of cooking oil to my frying pot. So now I'm going to make some space. I'm going to dust some flour on the surface just to prevent sticking. And I'm going to roll out these dough balls, and you can roll them as thin or as thick as you like. And I know those who are not familiar with fry bake may ask, is it fried or is it baked? But it's fried. So the name is really bake, because you also have roast bake. So it may be a bit confusing, but different culture, different names, so much to learn. And believe me when I tell you, these fry bakes are absolutely delicious. They are served instead of bread. They make a delicious sandwich. So now that we have rolled out all our dough and the cooking oil is fairly hot, not too hot because you really don't want them to start to burn before they start to cook, I'm going to add a few to the pot, and that's depending on how large your pot is. Try not to overcrowd your pot. And you want to scoop hot oil over the dough to assist them in puffing up, creating those pockets. You're going to fry them on both sides so they could fry evenly. And if you want them to have a slight crisp or that nice brown color, just allow them to fry just a bit longer. And when they're done, just going to remove them, add them to a paper towel to drain the excess oil, and just continue frying. And because I'm using a fairly large frying pot, I am able to fry 4 fry bakes at once. You may be able to fry 1 or maybe 2 depending on how large your frying pot is. And this technique of pouring the oil over the dough is just remarkable. Instantly the dough puffs up, saves a lot of time. Just gonna fry to your desired color, and within minutes they are ready. Absolutely beautiful. And there you have it, soft, silky fry bakes. And you could stuff this with anything of your choice, whether it be corned beef, cheese, saltfish, my favorite, scrambled eggs, and a favorite in Trinidad is with shark, the famous bacon shark. But I'm gonna have this with some burger patties and cheese. Nothing was more delicious. I just want to thank you so very much for watching, and remember, if you like this video, do not leave without clicking the like button.